Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video. And today we're going to talk about the 7th anniversary coming to JP Dokkan Battle. And there's just been a few things kind of coming out, some like little hints and little tidbits of information. So I thought I would do a quick little video on it just to tell you what my thoughts are, what I think could be coming, what this stuff kind of means, right? So for the 7th year anniversary, we already had a pretty good idea that it was going to be something with Goku and Vegeta. People are basically thinking it's probably going to be like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then like a Blue Gogeta, just because there's been stuff revolved around GT and kind of movie heroes, that sort of thing going on, right? So we got this piece of information here on Twitter, and what this is these are the tags for the Dokkan live stream that's coming up for the video. And in these tags, we have things like Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Goku, Vegeta, Gogeta, so the actual word Gogeta is there, and 7th anniversary, right? Now, the Dragon Ball GT thing might not mean anything because you can see they're tagging Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super, like they're tagging everything. But we could look at it as, you know, GT and Super are there, but the word Gogeta is there, right? So that means we're thinking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or probably Blue Gogeta. Those are two of the big ones. And the reason why we're thinking this too is just the countdown information. It's all been about Goku and Vegeta. The free-to-play card is a Goku and Vegeta, right? So Gogeta is going to be involved in some way, shape, or form, right? Now, my theory or my thought is with the 7th anniversary, they typically do something new, something really big. There's something I'm going to talk about next that's definitely what it could be. But I really want to see like the villain side of things as well. So something I'm hoping for, once again, probably not likely, but I would love to see them do for the first time ever, like 2 Dokkan Fest LRs per banner. So I'm thinking one banner would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and a Sin Shenron or an Omega Shenron. And then the other one would be like a standalone Gogeta Blue and like a Dragon Ball Super Broly. If they did that, that would be crazy, ridiculous hype. Now, obviously, the other thing they could do is they could work Shenron and Broly into like the Yellow Coin LR banner. That definitely could be a thing as well, right? So who knows? But probably double Gogeta in some way is very, very likely, right? So now the other piece of information we have, this comes from Minato on Twitter. By the way, you guys should all check out Minato's Twitter. Go ahead and follow him. He's another great source for like Dokkan info. I think him and Gresh are 2 really good ones to follow. Minato will also provide Japanese translation. So sometimes he will do it if like Gresh can't do it, or he'll just do them anyways and he'll translate stuff as well. So yeah, definitely check out Minato, check out Gresh. They're very good for getting information and translations on Twitter, right? So apparently what has been discovered, what Minato's saying here is in the data, they updated how the leader skills look. And it looks like that they're going to make it so leader skills are more complex. So I think this is a great time forward. And I think I've actually been thinking about this a lot lately, but I feel like Dokkan is due to have some, like the meta change for leader skills. Like it's been the 170 meta for just so long. And I feel like something needs to change, right? It's to the point where it's like almost frustrating. Like that every time we get a new unit, they just keep adding categories. Like at some point, they've got to run out of ideas, right? They just come up with some of these ridiculous, outlandish categories. And, you know, like one day it's going to be like, all right, here's the bald category and here's Krillin and Tien on the team, right? Like, what are they going to do, right? They're just going to keep doing these ridiculous things. So what I've always thought is they need to have some type of evolution if they're going to keep the category meta, some type of evolution. And so what Minato is saying here, they're definitely like amping up for leader skills to change. Obviously, the new 7-year anniversary units, that probably will be the new mechanic that they're going to bring in, is something new with leader skills. Now, what I think they're going to do is the leader skill now could become more like a passive, where like maybe for the team, it could add dodge, it could add crit chance, it could do, you know, whatever, damage reduction, right? Which would be kind of crazy. I don't even know that they have to do that yet. I think the piece for me that I'm looking for is because we have so many categories now, I think they need to do something to incentivize you to run characters with multiple categories. Once again, that's going to kind of limit the team building a little bit more, but we need that. Like, I feel like I want to have more limited options because, for example, if I look at Pure Saiyans or even Dragon Ball Heroes, it's one I mentioned, there's just so many good options. I don't know what to run. I mean, I do because I can put together, you know, whatever rotations I want, but it's like overwhelming. Like I want to be able to optimize my teams more by having maybe some less choices to choose from, right? So I think that can be good for some of these teams. Now there are some very limited teams, like say Universe 11, Universe 6. Like, you don't have as many options. It's a lot easier team build. But I think rewarding a player for like team building creatively, especially with using characters in multiple categories, I think can be a good thing. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to have like a base leader skill. So I'll just use an example. Let's say they come out with a blue Kaioken Goku, for example, and he were a Realm of Gods lead, and let's say it was 3 key, 150 to stats. Then it could say something where, like, in addition, if you're Universe Survival Saga, you get 1 key and another 50% to stats. So if you ran characters that were Realm of Gods and Universal Survival Saga, they would be like a 4 key, 200% leader skill or something, right? I think like they got to do something like that. Maybe they'll do something where it'll be like 2 categories and they each get 100% in 2 key, and then you would combine for 4 key 100%. But I like the idea of starting off with like a 150 leader skill or even a 170 leader skill, and then adding on like 1 key and then 30 to 50% to stats if you're multiple categories. Because that way, like, when you're team building, you can still use a character that's only on 1 category. They just would only get a 150 leader skill. But then the characters you really want to optimize, your big DPS attackers, you could try to get them that full 200% leader skill, right? So anyways, it's really exciting. We're definitely going to find out some more stuff this weekend. But I'm very excited for the anniversary, excited to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think the new leader mechanic is going to be, if anything. Let me know if you're sold on Gogetas. If you think it's something else, let me know what you think. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.